Okay, so I've had a few people ask me over the course of the last couple of months, and again, yesterday, I believe, Jordan Livingston, asked who my favorite Star Wars character is. So, in this video, I guess we're going to talk about that. Hey everybody, Papa Gord here, and back to the Black Series. Or did we ever finish? We're still going anyway. So, yeah, so we did Vader yesterday. Basically, Vader is my favorite Star Wars character. So I used the 40th anniversary figure as a visual aid. But yes, so if anybody wants to respond to the last video, the Darth Vader one, and say who your favorite figure / character or figure or both, whatever, throw it down in the comments. I'm generally interested to see where we're at. So a few people did, which is very cool, so feel free. This is why we've got the comments. If you want to throw a comment down there, be my guest. So that'll be pretty cool. So we'll just mention the giveaway again real quick. Just again, make sure that you reply, that you put a comment in every single video that has the word giveaway in the title. I think it starts from May the 10th. I think May 10th forward. Again, today is the 22nd, 21st, 22nd. So we got a few more days. A few more days to go, and then we're done. Now, I am away Friday, Saturday, and I'll be home at some point Sunday. So I got to figure out what I'm going to do about videos for those days. We may not get any, or I may drop a couple videos when I'm back on Sunday. We're going down to Cincinnati for a couple of days. My wife and son are huge fans of American Ninja Warrior, and one of they're set up in Cincinnati this weekend coming up for doing all the trials or whatever, for the people to see if they can make it onto the show. So yeah, so that's we're going down. So my daughter and I might be doing some hunts while we're down there. I know there's Walgreens pretty close. I'll have to take a look and see. I think we're stopping at Target and a few other places. So places like that for me, for as close as it is for me to go to the States, all those places get cherry picked hard. So who knows, maybe Cincinnati will be different, or roundabouts those areas anyways. So with that being said, we're gonna do another one of I think one of my favorites, definitely one of my favorite figures, that's for sure, and that is going to be, oh, you look so weird with that on. I think the hat's a little too big. General Veers. Love General Veers. I don't know, are we going to be able to cut down some of the shade a little bit? Oh, the camera just does not do his face justice. But yeah, he looks wicked solid. He's a Walgreens exclusive, or up in Canada, he was a Toys R Us exclusive. And funny little side note to him, when people were starting to say, hey, guess what? We've seen him at Toys R Us, or he's going to show up at Toys R Us, because in all honesty, everybody kind of figured anytime Walgreens has an exclusive, be it Star Wars The Black Series, Marvel Legends, and even Funko Pops, 99% of the time they show up at EB Games. They don't show up at Toys R Us. But he showed up at Toys R Us, and the funny thing is he still had the Walgreens sticker on his box. And I bought them because I bought 2 and sent one down to Uncle Mike. So yeah, it was a little weird. And then I heard people saying that Toys R Us head office was sending emails to all the locations saying you need to go and peel off the Walgreens stickers off of all the boxes. So so I still have the Walgreens sticker. It doesn't really mean, oh hey, look, you got it at Toys R Us. If it had the Toys R Us sticker and the Walgreens, that would have been a little more cooler, I think. But anyways, yeah, he is awesome. You don't really see him as much. This is Admiral Piet's hat, because his hat is in his box. So this one's a little too big for his head. But, I mean, you do see them like this when they're like, okay, you know, let's get the AT-ATs going there and storm the rebel base on Hoth and what have you. So his next look that we're going to put him in is what I am more accustomed to remembering him. But, as you can see, I don't think I've done any... What did we do? Krennic. We did Krennic, so his range is going to be pretty much the same, you know, because it is the Imperial officer body. Now, with him having the face, the photo reel, he's also got, you know, he's got some waggle. He's got some good waggle in that head there, doing circles, but which is good because, I mean, he's really got virtually no down, which is really kind of weird, but I think it's just the way they've cut in the head there. There's not much space left. So, I mean, he gets some up and a little bit of down, but not much. But I don't know if that's, you know, you got waggle, so you can kind of have him looking to the side like, really? But, again, like I say almost every time, if you're not going to give him double jointed elbows, maybe give him a deeper notch, because you know, that's all you're getting. So pretty much 90. Now, it's another thing is I kind of wish he would have come with maybe one more or 2 more hands. Is he does have a gun, so you do have the trigger finger, but I don't recall, like, you don't see him with the gun. So I would have rather have had a couple of more hands where, you know, you could where you kind of got him posed like that. I mean, I guess with the trigger fingers, like, you're not gonna see if you just got him standing on the shelf, standing at attention or whatever. But I mean, it just is like creepy. It's like, I'm going to get you. You know, like his finger goes way out there, and you know, and again with the range, it's like with Tarkin. Like Tarkin, you know, is really. That's what I remember for Tart, you know, and because of the range on here, you can't get, and it wouldn't be that much more, like so much, but yeah. But, you know, there is some crunch. You don't expect a whole lot of maneuverability from these guys. That's what the grunts and the troopers and stuff are for. These guys are just telling them what to do. But, you know, he's got, like, his mobility's fine. I'm just thrilled that they made him, period. So, accessory-wise, so he does have his hat. He does have his gun, which is this one right here. And it's very plain. It's just straight black, no wash, no brushing. I think that could have helped bring out some of the detail a little bit. But you get this lovely chunk of armor, which, let's get him dressed right now. Around the back, over the head. And there is just one little snap piece in here. Get it I just got to do a little bit of water work with this one because that belt sits really tight, but this should kind of hug, be a little bit more form-fitting, but that is like, even just to seeing him in that. But that's not it. We have his helmet, and that just finishes the look. Fits really nice on his head. That snap? Oh, it's okay. So yeah, I just gotta get that fixed so it kind of fits a little bit more on his back a little bit. But like seriously, like how ridiculous does that look? Like awesome ridiculous. And again, he's got this, he's even got a built-in holster, so at least he can keep his sidearm, there we go, in place. Got a little loop to keep it there, so you know, that's awesome. I wouldn't have cared, honestly, if he wouldn't have had a blaster. I wouldn't have really cared. Again, you don't see him full body when he's wearing this, when he's in the AT-AT getting ready to take down the shield generators. So that extra little piece of dangly plastic, they could have, you know, we could have lost that, but it is nice to have, because then at least it's one less thing that you either have to worry about leaving in the box if you still hold on to the boxes if you're an out-of-box collector, or putting it into like a little container or something. At least you can keep it with him, because the only piece I've got is just his officer's cap, and that's still in his box because I save all my boxes. So he looks fantastic. The helmet is awesome. I don't, you know, I'm quite fine with it being up on top of his head because you never see him with them down, the goggles, and you know, so he's got his rank on here. It's a look, and he's solid. Like I wouldn't even dock him anything at all because of you know, the one really big trigger finger, because at least you know it should go through the trigger if it's like a big long ET finger or something. But yeah, he is awesome. Just love him a lot. And I forgot to put him in the treasure chest. I forgot to put him in the junk in the trunk. But that means we're getting to the rating anyway. What can we say about the rating? I think we all know. I'm way over here. Ugh. I think we know where we're gonna rate this guy. So open it up and let's just give him all the monies. Lots of gold. He's gold. He's golden, pony boy. Awesome. So General Veers, do you have him? If not, I totally recommend you tracking him down and adding him to your collection. I think he looks fantastic. I need to get one more AT-AT or AT-AT pilot or driver, whatever you want to call him, just to have two, and then that way I can have the two of them ahead of him and him kind of right in the background with a couple of pilots or drivers. But yeah, he is fantastic. I wish Hasbro would, like, the amount of stuff that came with him, and he was no more than, he was the same price as a regular figure. So $29.99 up here in Canada, totally worth the $30 price tag. Totally worth it. So that's gonna do it for General Veers. What do you guys think? Awesome. So yeah. So anyways, that'll do it. So like, comment, share, subscribe, turn the notifications on. Make sure you put a comment down on this video. All that usual YouTube mumbo jumbo. Things are going pretty well. I think we're around 175. So we're we're picking them up. We're picking them up. So that's awesome. I totally appreciate, man. Like I say every video, like, you know, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys tuning in to watch me just ramble on about this stuff, and you know, hopefully one day I might get to meet a few of you, and you know, go from there. Still got to do a live stream at some point. I'm not quite ready to do that one yet, but we'll get there for sure. So other than that, I think that's going to do it for me for tonight. We'll get this uploaded first thing tomorrow morning, and yeah, so I hope you guys have a great day, great night, whatever time it is, wherever you guys are. We'll see you guys again tomorrow. Have a good one, eh?